So last week we were playing Control. This week we're going a little bit faster with some Boros Burn. Now, the reason why we're going Boros is because we want to be able to outlast the other Control decks. So, real quick deck tech, we're opening up with Burnout Bashtronaut and Hired Claw. Turn 2 is going to be Magebane Lizard or Sheltered by Ghosts. Turn 3 is Screaming Nemesis, and we're ending the game with Overlord of the Boilerbilges. Now, everything in the deck is either going to be dealing damage or helping us gain a little bit of life to make sure we stay ahead of the game. These games are going to be going very fast. Usually a game with this deck lasts maybe 2, maybe 3 minutes tops. So let's get out there, play some games, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, we get to go first. We have Abraded Bluffs and Mountain. That's both of our colors. Awesome. We have 3 Hired Claws and a Burst Lightning. We'll keep it. Alright, Mountain, Hired Claw. Okay, they play Plains. I'm going to play Abraded Bluffs. I'm going to do Burnout, just so we can get the ball rolling on our speed. Attack for 1. There we go. 2 more turns, we'll be at max speed. Okay, let's go Inspiring Vantage. And we're going to go Shelter by Ghosts, targeting that. Gobble up the Gremlin Tamer. Play another Hired Claw, and attack. One thing I always forget about the Hired Claw is it deals damage without even having to attack. You just need another lizard to attack. Wizard of Glimmer, alright. Play Plains. Anything else? Fear of Surveillance. Okay. Alright, let's go here. I'm going to do Burst Lightning. There. I'm going to play Hired Claw. And that's going to leave us enough mana available to pump whichever Hired Claw they choose to block. So let's attack. Alright. Pop them 3 times with the Hired Claws. We're now at max speed, so Burnout is going to hit twice. Okay, he's going to block, so we're going to use this to get a +1. Alright, opponent's at 4 health. Island. This land is Island. Trapped in this screen. What does that do? When this enchantment enters, exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Okay, so he's going to eat my enchantment to get his Gremlin Tamer back. Okay. That makes sense. And then another one. Okay, well, I guess let's just swing on in. I have 4 attackers, you have only 3 blockers, and 1 health remaining. I don't think you can handle this. Yep, you're up. Okay, opponent goes first. We have 3 lands, both of our colors. Burnout, Hired Claw, Grab the Prize, and Magebane Lizard. I'll keep. Are they considering a second mulligan? It looks like they took 2 mulligans. So down to 5 cards in hand. Fabled Passage, okay. We can sacrifice that, go get a land. Probably going to be a forest. Oh, no, it's a swamp. How interesting. Okay, let's go Inspiring Vantage. And we're going to go Hired Claw. That way the attack damage from Hired Claw will activate the Burnout Bashtronaut. Okay, play Forest. Deep Cavern Bat. Okay, well, it's probably going to take the Burnout. I'm going to assume either the Burnout or the Magebane Lizard. Okay, it's taking the Magebane. That's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm going to play the Sunbillow Verge. And then we're going to play... Actually, yeah, we're going to play the Burnout first. And then we're going to attack for 1. Hit him for 1. That's going to get us to speed 2. Alright, pop him. Okay, escape tunnel into a second Deep Cavern Bat. So he's going to take my Shelter by Ghosts. That's fine. I just need to draw 1 burn spell and we're going to be good. Alright, let's go ahead and play this Mountain. We're gonna play Grab the Prize, discarding the Abraded Bluffs. Alright, draw 2. Perfect. Gives us a Screaming Nemesis. Okay, he's sacrificing the escape tunnel. Needs more land, apparently. Alright, let's go and attack. Alright, taking that damage. We go to speed 3. Find more elves. One Pyroclasm would clear this entire board. Pop Hatch. Okay. Alright, well, play the Sacred Foundry. Comes in tapped. Play the Screaming Nemesis. Swing in. Alright, Burnout is now double striking. That means you really don't want to block it. Alright, taking the damage. You go to 10. We are at 18. Pop Hatch Recruit does make things a little bit more difficult. Wow, another one. Okay. So that means whatever we draw needs to do enough damage to get through 2 +1 counters. Actually, 3. Okay, Evolving Wilds. Alright. So let's see here. So that means we're going to play this Plains. And we're going to play Sheltered by Ghosts. Putting it on the Burnout. We're going to gobble that up. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Yeah, resolve all of those. Okay, that's going to give me that back. Now we're going to go and play Sheltered by Ghosts, targeting the Screaming Nemesis. And that's going to gobble up that one. That way, if they manage to deal with any of my creatures, it will not give them the token back. Okay. So now we're going to attack with this and this. Actually, hang on. If we just attack with this, that'll actually be fine. Yeah, just attack with that. Alright, take 4. They gain 4 life. Now, if they attack with everything this turn, that's going to be 13 damage. I think we'll be able to survive that. Oh, Bitter Triumph. Okay. Alright, that's gone. Alright, you get your Deep Cavern Bat back, and you don't take anything from me, which is fine. You want to swing at me with that Deep Cavern Bat? You can if you want to. Okay. Yeah, come on in. I ain't blocking that. Alright, we go to 7. Alright, let's go ahead and play that. Sacred Foundry comes in tapped. And let's see. We swing in. That's 4, 5, 6. Here's what we're going to do. We are just going to swing in with the Hired Claw, leaving Screaming Nemesis alone. Okay. See if they're going to block. Alright, no block, so we're going to activate that. Hit him for 2. We're going to play the Magebane Lizard. Alright. Or a Boroid. That's not good at all. Gives counters during combat. That's awful. Don't attack with the Pop Hatches. Just attack with the Deep Caverns. If you just attack with the Deep Cavern Bats, you can win. Because I'm going to block with Screaming Nemesis against those Pop Hatches. Alright, well, unfortunately, you just kind of let me do this, so here we are. Shouldn't have waited. If they would have attacked with the Deep Cavern Bats, I would not have been able to do that. Okay, opponent goes first. We have 2 lands, both of our colors, 2 Hired Claws, a Lightning Helix, a Screaming Nemesis, and an Overlord. I will keep. This is a cute little guy. I like their little goat. Can't really interact with it though, that's weird. Anyways, alright, so we go... Oh, hang on. There we go. All right. Go Mountain into Hired Claw. Okay, play a Swamp into Seam Rip. Alright. If you really want to, let's go Sunbillow Verge. We'll play a Magebane Lizard. See if we can't punish them for doing stuff. Lunar Convocation, they take a damage. Alright, my turn. Let's go Sacred Foundry. Pay 2 life to put into play. Play Screaming Nemesis. And swing. Okay, casting Mortify. Interesting. Second opponent in a row playing Mortify. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go and play that. And let's go ahead and play the Screaming Nemesis. And then we swing again. Put him to 9. Very interesting. 2 people in a row playing Mortify. Alright, gain a life. I lose a life. Ooh, I like this. Alright, let's go ahead and play the Hired Claw. So that we can get an extra point of damage when my Magebane attacks. Alright, what you gonna do? Block there? Okay, so that's going to be 3, potentially 7. We can do 7, but that's about all we can do. So we will just let that happen. Yeah, even this double strike would only deal 6 damage total. All right, end turn. I think we can outrace their life gain right now. Because I can hit them with a Lightning Helix at end of turn, and then hit them with Boros Charm next turn. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to target this right now before they gain any life. And that's going to do 3 damage there, preventing any life gain from happening. Now, we're going to cast Boros Charm, dealing 4 damage to their face. GG. Okay, we get to go first. We have 2 lands, both of our colors. We have Burnout, Burst Lightning, Grab the Prize, and 2 Magebane Lizards. Though, unfortunately, we are not going to be able to play Burnout on turn 1. We're going to have to wait a turn. So, play the Verge. Temple of Silence. So we got an Orzhov deck. They're scrying for 1. Okay, well, now we can do it. Okay, so, let's play the Burnout. Okay, play a Swamp into Alastria Highborn. Interesting choice. Alright. Let's go ahead and kill that right now. I used to love Alastria Highborn. Very cool card. Alright, my turn. We got the Sacred Foundry. So we're going to play that. We're going to let it come into play tapped, though. Play Magebane Lizard. Tackle 1. Okay, we got a Plains. What is the Plains going to do? Vampire Nighthawk, huh? Okay. Alright, cool. So let's go Plains. Let's go Lightning Helix, the Nighthawk. And then we're going to play a second Magebane Lizard. Attack for 2. We are now at level 3 of max speed. We need 1 more turn. Oh, another vampire. Alright, well, cool. We just drew another Lightning Helix, so let's get that out of here. Alright, and Swing Batter. End turn. Show me a 3rd Vampire Nighthawk. Gatekeeper. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we'll sacrifice some Magebane Lizard. Get out of here. I was not expecting to see vampires today. I like that. Alright, let's play Grab the Prize. Sacrifice that. Wow, really? Well, at least we're drawing him now, rather than later. block my lizard. There you go. You're not dumb. But you're going to take some damage. Alright, play the mountain. Alright, scour barrens. Into... murder. Alright, take a damage. That guy goes bye-bye. Want to attack with your gatekeeper? He does. Hey, Spashy. Take one. I'm holding the mountain to make them think I have something. They have 4 cards in hand, so that could be anything, really. Or it could be 4 lands. We don't know. Or it could be a Mortify. Alright, he's out of there. You want to attack me again with the Gatekeeper of Malakir? He does. Sweet. I'll take that damage. Ah, perfect. Okay, let's play that. I'm going to play Overlord. I'll have it deal 4 damage to your face. Ow. Attack for 1. Not on my watch. Alright, let's take a damage to cast it. So, honestly, probably should have just let the creature come in. Okay, you need to kill the Overlord, because otherwise it's going to kill you on attack. Yeah, it's gonna do it. You don't have any mana available. Why did you attack? Alright, well. Attack. Deal 4 to your face. GG. Interesting deck. I like that. Okay, opponent goes first. We have 2 lands, both of our colors. Sheltered by Ghost, Burnout, Burst, Hard Claw, grab the prize. I'll keep. We're gonna go Hard Claw turn 1 into Burnout. So let's see here. Let's go Inspiring Vantage, Hard Claw. Okay, opponent plays a Vector. So this is Rakdos, and based off of the avatar they're playing, I'm assuming this is a Reanimator deck. Alright, let's play Sunbillow Verge, and then we'll play Burnout, and attack. What you gonna do? Alright, play Mountain. Into Seize the Spoils. Discard. Let's see, what's that do? Yeah, looks like this is going to be a Reanimator deck, so we're gonna have to go real fast here. Just play that. Deal 1 more damage to them. Let's go ahead and let's play Grab the Prize. Discarding the Burst Lightning. Drawing 2, deal 2 more to them. Attack. Deal some more damage. Put them to 12. Alright, and I'm anticipating a Reanimator spell this turn. Yep, there's the Zombify. So what does this do? You may discard your hand to then draw cards equal to the devotion of red. Exile Clive, then return to the battlefield transformed. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to play Sunbillow. We're going to play Sheltered. Put it on the Hard Claw. Gobble up Clive. And then we're going to attack for a bunch. Alright. Burnout is now level 2, so we get to double strike. Okay, so provided they don't gain a bunch of life this turn, we should be able to win next turn by casting 1 Lightning Helix at the end of their turn, and then 2 Lightning Helix on my turn. Let's see what happens. It's Bitter Triumph. Okay, just gonna pay the cost. Alright, and what did you discard? You discarded a land to make it happen? Sure, you got a champ. Okay, you want to discard some cards? Don't think Clive is gonna get you there. I think they might be able to remove my other creature, but I don't think they're going to be able to do anything about their life total. Okay, it's casting Fear of Missing Out. Cool. It has Summoning Sickness. Discard a card. Okay, discards a card to draw a card. Alright, are you done? Cool. Alright, Lightning Helix, you. Alright, my turn. I'm going to play Sunbillow Verge. Then we're going to Lightning Helix you once. and then Lightning Helix you twice. Good game. Okay, and we are back with the post-game wrap-up, and this deck is very consistent. This deck is running 4 of every card in the deck except for Overlord of the Boilerbilges. And the reason why is honestly because it's a top-end card, and it's something we don't want to draw early. All the other stuff, that's the stuff we want to draw early. We want to draw a lot of things to help line up our shots. Things like Burnout Bashtronaut, Hired Claw, very good turn 1 plays. You got a little bit of Burst Lightning. Magebane Lizard is fantastic against all those Izzet decks. And Boros Charm just kind of helps us get there. So that's why we're running 4 of all of our other cards. As far as MVPs, definitely the Screaming Nemesis is a fantastic MVP for this deck, simply for its ability to shut off life gain decks. Cards that ended up being a little bit underwhelming, honestly, Boros Charm. Boros Charm is great against destroy effects, but is not very good against exile effects. So if your opponent is playing cards like Shelter by Ghosts or other exile effects, then Boros Charm is not going to be able to save you against those decks. So this might be something you might want to swap out for a different protection spell, or just a different burn spell altogether. But for me, I personally like Boros Charm. Lining up with creatures that you want to give double strike to, or just getting that last 4 points of damage across the board. Cards that are absolute MVPs for this deck are, honestly, the Hired Claw into Shelter by Ghosts, or Lightning Helix, and into Screaming Nemesis. Like, those are really cards that you want to be drawing early and consistently. So that's kind of like the long and short of this deck. The lands are also very straightforward. All of these lands come into play untapped with the exception of Abraded Bluffs. And the only reason I'm running that tapped land in here is because it deals damage. That's it. But yeah, that is pretty much the deck. I really like how this deck turned out. It is very consistent and very fast. So if you're looking for a burn deck to just play some quick best of 1 games, this would be a pretty good deck for you to try out. So I'll leave a link to a deck list in the description box down below so you can try it out yourself and tell me what you think. If you like this deck, or if you hated this deck, feel free to let me know about it in the comments down below. And until next time, take care of yourselves.